Guys, 18 holes of misery here. We got a treat for you today. I'm so happy. I love this place so much. The wife and I, it was my birthday. All right, it was my birthday. So the wife and I, we decided to do a day trip up to Cobble Beach. Man, was this a treat. And did we play great? I actually think we played amazing for our standards. Don't get me wrong, we're not going to make it to the tour. But for our standards, I think we played fantastic. It was just a great day. Cobble Beach, amazing golf course. I can't say enough. Expensive, but definitely worth every penny. We can get a sip of water right here. Best dad by par. Should be a birdie for whatever. All right, so Cobble Beach is a public golf course in Pebble, Ontario, just off of Georgian Bay. 18-hole, par 72 championship course designed by none other Doug Carrick, and it is just a treat. Just over 7,000 yards from the tips, which we did not play, and it is a Scottish-style golf course perched above Georgian Bay. You have views of the water on almost every hole, and the conditions are just immaculate. It's definitely upscale. Practice facilities are top-notch, like amazing practice facilities. Definitely get there early if you're not staying overnight and take advantage of those practice facilities because they are amazing. Staff is top-notch. Everyone was so welcoming, and I really just enjoyed my time there. I've been to some great golf courses. This is up there for me. It's going to be hard for a course to beat this because the hospitality was just so amazing, and I just loved every second of it. The one thing I will say is that since you're close to the water, the wind is definitely a factor. I didn't even bring a sweater or a jacket, and luckily I had a sweater in the car, but the wind made it so cold. It was mid-June. It was cold. We had to buy a blanket and a sweater for Maria because, it was no joke. The wind did slow down towards the end, so I was able to fly the drone, but in the beginning it was windy, and it was very, very chilly for a mid-June day. But enough of me talking, guys. Maria and I played this course together, and we put up one of our best scores together. So let's get into the course. Cobble Beach, man, you guys are an amazing facility. One of my favorite golf courses I've ever played. Let's get into it. Enough of me talking. Starting off hot, hole number 1, par 4, 381 yards. It's very wide open. There are a few pop bunkers in the middle of the fairway area, and then the green is elevated with 2 bunkers to the left, but very straightforward opening hole. Now my tee shot is so solid. No better feeling. What a way to set the tone for the day. We started off with the whites. We quickly had to move to the blues because we were just piping them. Maria hit a great shot as well. It's just mine went a little bit further, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately. We're trying to score low here. Second shot, took a big divot here. Did repair the divot. Hoping it would go further, but just landed short. But it is on the green. Maria hit another solid shot here as well. Just kind of topped it a bit though, but rolled really far. Now we have this for 3. This bump and run is pretty trash. But it gets down there at least, and we have a solid look at our par putt. This is a solid look to us, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying here, but about 12 feet to go. Maria leaves a little bit short, but these greens are like glass. You barely have to hit them and they will roll, as you can see here. I felt like I barely hit that, and we ended up pin high, but we have to settle for opening hole 5, but not a bad start. Hole number 2 is a par 4 playing 351 yards. A few bunkers in the fairway, and then the green is elevated as well with 2 bunkers to the right. Now, if you can get over that 1 bunker in the fairway, you're in a great spot, and we did just that, thankfully. If I wasn't hitting such great tee shots off the jump, we'd be using Maria's shots, 100%. That was a great shot by her. Now we have this for our second shot. Great look at the green, but I kind of sculled it, but it ended up being pretty good. Not what I wanted to do, but I'm not going to be mad about being on the green in 2. Maria's shot as well, solid. Probably wanted it to be a bit higher, but regardless, we have this for a birdie here. Maria hits hers very, very good, just leaves it a tad short. and I'm able to put it a little bit closer. Well, we're both pretty equal, and we get a par, second hole par, which I'm very happy about. Hole number 3 is a par 4, 427 yards, very straight. As you can see, there are bunkers throughout the fairway, but overall very straightforward. The green is slightly elevated, and there are 2 tiny bunkers to the left, and the whole right side of the hole is heavily treed. This tee shot wasn't good, but this is just the type of day it was. You can see there's water in the background. We didn't hit this one great, but it's still in play and very straight, like still a solid shot. Maria hits a good shot as well, puts it right in the fairway. She was striping them today. Here's our second shot. I hit mine so far to the right, it goes into the trees, unfortunately. And we need Maria to step up here. And hers looks like it goes in the trees, but it bounces down. It slopes down on the right there. So luckily it wasn't lost. Now we chip this shot, lands on the green, but they're like glass. So it rolls past. We didn't get Maria's shot, but we do see her putting here. Look how far that goes. Like, these things roll so fast. So we have this for par. Use the putter, and we sink it. We sink it for a par, second par of the day. Hole number 4 is a par 4, 321 yards. Straightforward again, bunkers trickled throughout, and then the green is slightly elevated with 3 bunkers in the front. Sort of a tricky hole here, but the fairway is very wide open, and of course I missed the fairway. I sliced it. We find it, but not in a good spot. It goes a little bit too right. So the weather kept changing. Maria took her sweater off because it got really hot around this time. Maybe it's because we got away from the water, but she hits a great shot here, leaves us in a solid spot. I sculled this shot, but it goes really far down there, and we're actually in a good spot. Maria shanks that one, but we're chipping here for our third shot. I hit a terrible shot. Maria gets it onto the green, thankfully, but it just rolls a little far to the right. We thought it was going to roll down, but luckily it stopped. So now we have this for par. She leaves hers very short, and I do the same thing. It's a little uphill, and the speed was getting in our head, but regardless, we missed that, and then Maria misses this one. You would think I'm going to make this for a 5, but we don't, and we have to get a double bogey on this hole. Now, hole number 5 is another par 4, 454 yards. There are 6 bunkers throughout the fairway. This is a long hole. And then the green is elevated, 1 bunker in the front, and then 2 bunkers on each side towards the back. My tee shot looks like it goes straight, but it ends up slicing to the right, unfortunately. So I can't remember if I found it, but regardless, Maria hits an amazing shot here, lands right in the fairways, perfect spot for us. Now I hit my fairway wood here, or my hybrid, and I top it, just hoping that it gets somewhere down there to leave us with a solid look on our third shot. Did not get Maria's shot, unfortunately, but we have this for 3, and I just pull out my 7-iron. I try to hit a low bump and run, and we do a good job at that. Again, link style, you can just run it up wherever. Maria, unfortunately, shanks this off the hosel, goes to the right, but we have this right here for 4, and she hits the ground first. It's just a tough spot there. I putt this a little bit better than hers, but still not the best. She misses that one for 5, and luckily I miss it as well. So we get another double bogey, 2 double bogeys in a row, unfortunately. Hole number 6, we got the first par 3 of the day, 165 yards, elevated green, 2 bunkers in the front. Gorgeous hole, tough hole for your boy though. As I said, I shanked this. It's like short and to the right. Just did not get good contact on this one, but good thing I got Maria here. She splits those 2 bunkers. Just needed to be 2 feet longer and we'd be on the green, but still good look here for our second shot. I try to do a little bump and run here, try to get it as close as possible, and we do an okay job. Maria does the same thing here, lands it. Can't really see where it goes. I don't know whose ball we chose, but both shots were pretty good. Now we have this for 3. Maria just misses to the right, but her speed's gotten so much better from the last round. And then I have this for par, and I leave it short to the left. So we get another bogey here, but regardless, we're playing good golf. Hole number 7 is our first par 5 of the day. Tons and tons of bunkers down this fairway. Just trickled all throughout the fairway, and you have a beautiful view of the Georgian Bay. Such a beautiful hole. And then the green is elevated, and there are 3 bunkers surrounding it. Maria and I were doing a competition on this hole to see whose shot we would use more of, and starting off the rip, not a good shot by me. Actually a terrible shot, if I'm being completely honest. And luckily, Maria, you know what, we wanted to compete, but we're a team at the end of the day for this one, and she puts it in a great spot in the fairway. 1 for her, 0 for me. Second shot though, I crushed this. Like, again, par 5, so we're just trying to get it down there, but this is a great shot. Lands on that little ridge and leaves it with a good look on our second shot. So I knew she wasn't going to beat me on this one, but again, we're a team, but let's call it 1-1 for shots used on this hole. Now, you can see the flag right there. This is a great shot. Put it on the green, rolls just to the left a little bit, but we're on the green. Tester there for birdie, but regardless, great shot. Maria's hits hers to the left, unfortunately. Let's call it 2-1 for me. Now, Maria's trying to get this as close as possible, and she just crushes it. It goes so far, unfortunately, and then I am able to put this a little bit closer, but still rolls pretty far. So now we have this for par, and she hits it so far. It goes so far. Just trying to settle this, save this here for par, and luckily we're able to do that. But at the end of the day, that's 4-1 Travis. Hole number 8 is a par 3, 164 yards. You got the water to the left, but regardless, pretty straightforward. It goes downhill, and then the green is a little uphill, and then there's 2 bunkers to the left. My tee shot is terrible. Par 3s on the front 9 were terrible for me. I did not hit any of them good, but it is what it is. Maria runs this on the right, but it's very sloped there, and it ends up just being left of the green. Now we chip this one here. It gets pretty close, like it's a good chip. Maria is unfortunately not the best. But we have this here for par. And hers was, I thought it was going to stay up. I thought it really was going to go in, but unfortunately just misses. And mine is, that is a bad attempt. Like, that is not a good attempt, but it is what it is. We got to settle for a 4. Now, hole number 9 is a beautiful hole. You have water to the left, you have water to the right. There's fairway bunkers throughout the hole. And this is just a beautiful golf hole with the clubhouse in the back there, and then the green has 3 bunkers to the left. But what a gorgeous hole. Now I absolutely hammer this golf ball. It goes to the left, but it's in the fairway. It's an absolute rocket of a shot. Leaves us with a good look on our second. Maria hits a great shot as well. It's just obviously the distance isn't going to be as much as mine, but regardless, great shot as well. My approach is amazing as well. Just lands right outside of the green, but we're in a great spot heading into our third shot. Maria hits a good shot as well. Great contact, rolls up there, just doesn't have the distance yet, but it is what it is. So we're chipping here for our third shot. Landed on the green. It just rolls a little bit past, further than I'd like, but we're in a good spot there for birdie. And Maria hits a good chip there as well. It does roll a little to the left, but solid shot. Now she has this, oh boy, she's hitting so hard. Next round though, her putting gets so much better. She's just improving every single day. We have this for birdie. We miss to the right, and it goes a little bit further than I'd like, but we're able to clean up for 9th hole 5, which is decent. But 43 on the front 9. Let's get into the back 9. Things continue to get better. All right, heading into the back 9, vibes are high. Slight dogleg left here, par 4, 445 yards, and then the green is very uphill. You got one bunker to the right, but a very uphill, very sloped green. Just like in the first front nine, hit a great tee shot here, landed it right in the fairway, right by the 150-yard marker. Great shot. Maria's shot is almost perfect as well. It just doesn't clear those bunkers, unfortunately, and just gets into the sand. Our second shot is solid as well, a little more right than I would have liked, and it just rolls off the green, but we're in a good look there for our third shot. Maria almost hits this, she almost hits that pin, but rolls up the fairway. But regardless, we got this for our third shot. Just trying to run it down there as much as possible, and we do a good job at that. Gets pretty close, but again, those things are just so fast. Maria, little miss there. We did see that, unfortunately, but she hockey passes that little grounder, and now we have this for par. She's hitting them so hard, just hitting them a bit too hard. Now I have this for par here, and again, I'm not even hitting it at all. Like, terrible attempt. That's so bad, but 10th hole, 5. Keep the vibes going though. Hole number 11, par 4, 368 yards. There's a couple bunkers in the fairway and then a lot of water to the left. Obviously, got to stay clear of that, but overall, pretty straightforward hole here. My tee shot is absolutely hammered. Again, it just goes a little close to that water. I thought it went into the water, but we were able to find it. Luckily, it is what it is. Maria tops this one, unfortunately. She wanted to try again, but I didn't capture that one on video because we don't do that around here. Now we got our second shot here. I hit a decent shot, just lands just to the left of the green, but we are on the green, luckily. My butt's in the way there for a little bit, but Maria ends up shanking that off to the right. Look at how hard she hit that putt. That's just too much. Our birdie attempt is good speed, gets kind of close, but we still have some work to do. Maria's going for it all. If she just hit it a little softer, I probably would have dropped. But again, her putting got way better this time around, and I'm able to sink that one right there for a 4. Hole number 12 is a par 5, 530 yards. You got water all around the left, bunkers to the right, and then your approach is a slight dogleg left to the left, whatever. And there's 2 bunkers, 3 bunkers protecting the green. My tee shot is so solid, goes right into the fairway onto the left side, but a great look for our second shot, sorry about that. Maria's tops her tee shot a little bit, but at least we have ours. Now, my second shot, I'm just trying to get it over that water with my 5-wood, and we shank it, but it does get over the water, thankfully, and we have a good look down there for number 3. Water was in Maria's head. That's all that was. She was just scared of the water there. Now, I'm trying to hit a flop shot here, and I go way too under the ball, and yeah, it just lands very short. My shot's terrible. Maria's shot is better than mine. Just goes in between the bunkers, so we use hers. Her next shot's not the best, and then I shank mine. This hole is starting to turn into a bit of a nightmare here. This is our 4th shot. We bump and run it, and it gets kind of close. At least it's on the green, but still pretty far. Maria does a good shot as well. Goes a little further than she would like. Now her putt, the line was solid, but she just hits it too hard. And my putt, I was rolling them pretty nice on the back 9, and we ended up with a 6 here, but honestly, shout out to Club Champion. That putter has been working for me lately.
Thanks, Matt.
Hole 13 is a par 4, 433 yards. This is a kind of a tricky one. You got to land in the fairway, and then you got to hit over a bit of a valley. Not a valley, but it dips down and then back up. So kind of a tricky hole. My tee shot goes far left, or I don't even know where it went. It looked like it went far left, but neither of us saw it, so I just deemed it to be lost. Look at the water in the background. If you like, being around water just makes you in such a good mood. And Maria was in a good mood here. She hit a great tee shot, gets over the hill on the down slope, but leaves us in an awesome look here for our second shot. Unfortunately, I don't know what that is. That just goes God knows where. And Maria, this whole hole was Maria pretty much. She lands it up on the hill, but yeah, we're using her second shot as well. This is what we got for number 3. I get it up there, and I'm trying to run hills now, looking for this ball. But again, mine is in a good spot, but Maria's shot is better here. It's inside of mine, so we're 3 of her shots right now. But once the putter gets in her hand today, just but honestly, that was pretty good too. But I'm pretty sure mine's inside of hers here, or is it? Yeah, mine was inside of hers here, so we had to use mine here, and then I missed that putt. Luckily, she cleans it up, so we used 4 of her shots here out of the 5, but we get a bogey on that one. Hole 14. Par 3, 172 yards, tiny green, 2 bunkers in the front. We actually went the wrong way, so we kind of slowed things down on this one, but luckily we only need 1 tee shot, because I pulled out the 5-iron here and I hit an amazing shot, like to maybe about 6 feet, just short of the pin. Great shot. Maria didn't even choose to hit because she knew that she was gonna sink this putt. Solid shot here, our birdie of the day. Great shot here, great vibes. Hole 15, par 4, 324 yards, very straightforward. This is a drivable par 4. There is a creek there. You gotta be cautious of that, because if you do hit it too far, you're gonna be OB. But I didn't even know that creek was there, to be honest. And we kind of mishit this one, but it ended up in a good spot for us, luckily. Now, we missed a couple shots here. We had some people behind us, so we missed Maria's tee shot, and then we missed my approach shot, which went onto the green. And you can see here Maria ends up getting good contact, but goes into the bunker. But we're on the green in 2. This is our 3rd shot here. Very far, right to left here. So Maria does a solid job here. I try to go even more right, and still a good shot, but goes a little further than I would have liked. So we end up using Maria's shot here, and we have this for par. Maria just pushes it slightly to the right, hits it a little too hard. Mine, I knew it right away. I missed to the right, and then I missed my tap in, so all you can see is Maria tapping in right here. Hole 16 is a par 4, 376 yards, just water all along the right side, and then you can't hit it too far left as well, because you're going to hit someone's house, and they warned us about that, unfortunately. The green is very straightforward, no real bunkers, so pretty straightforward hole. My tee shot was really close to that water, but it ended up being dry and in a good spot in the fairway. Maria hits a solid shot here as well. It just goes a little more left than she would have liked. Thought she was going for those houses, to be honest. A little jealous. Then our second shot onto the green, just to the right actually, ends up rolling off onto the right, but we're right there pin high, pretty nice. Maria hits a solid shot there too. It just didn't go as far as she would have liked. Now we have this for birdie. Good chip here, just goes a little bit further than I would have liked, and Maria hits her chip as well and goes a little too far. Regardless, we have this for par. Tap it in, get another par on the day. We've been playing really good today. Sorry about that, Maria. This is the signature golf hole at Cobble Beach. Hole 17 is a par 3, 165 yards, just water in the back, the beach in the back, the lighthouse, just a picturesque hole. 4-5 bunkers surrounding the hole, and luckily we had some people behind us and we hit a great tee shot here. Landed it just left of the hole. Great tee shot. Look at the views here, man. This place is this is a postcard, if anything. Beautiful hole. Maria's hitting downhill for our birdie putt. Goes a little too far. I have this for birdie as well. little bit better pace. I thought it was going to drop, guys. I thought we were going to get a birdie on the signature hole, but we settled for a par. Can't be mad at it. And then we're finishing off the 18th hole, par 5, 541 yards. Just tons of bunkers throughout the whole fairway. Beautiful views of the water on the right, the clubhouse on the left. Just a beautiful hole. The green is a little elevated and has 3 bunkers surrounding it, but just a magical place, man. Love this place so much. My tee shot is sliced into the water. Say goodbye to that one. Told Maria I needed her on this one, and she always delivers. When I need her, she delivers. She puts it low stinger into the fairway and leaves us with a solid look on our second shot. Maria tops her second shot though, but unfortunately I do the same thing pretty much, and I go into the water again. I don't know what I'm doing. Goddamn, I don't know what I'm doing there. Now I told her, watch out for that house, and looked like she was aiming for that house, and turns out she was. But then I hit my hybrid here. The guys were on the green. I didn't think I could make it, and I wasn't able to as well, but we landed just short of the green, so we're in a good spot here for our 4th shot. Now, this is our birdie shot. I do a little bump and run, and honest to God, it hits the flag stick so close to going in and ends up rolling off the green, but we did hit the flag stick there. Maria chunks hers a little bit, rolls off the green. Now we have this here for par. Georgian Bay to the back of us, our backdrop. Just an amazing day out with my wife for my birthday. Maria misses her par shot, then I miss my par shot. And, we got to clean up here for bogey. She misses hers, but, just let's tap in, get out of here with a bogey. And unfortunately, I miss as well. Big curve at the end. We settled with a double bogey at the end of the day. Little kiss for the wife. 84, that's our best score as a team. Definitely left some behind, but what a great day at Cobble Beach. I love this place so much. Amazing, amazing place. So as you guys can see, man, Cobble Beach, this place is like a postcard. It's an amazing, amazing golf course. I loved it so much. I wish I could go back to this place all the time. We might try to make this a once a year type of thing because it was just unbelievable, and like I just can't see myself playing many courses like this, especially in the GTA with water views like that. It's just unheard of, and definitely something that I'll remember for the rest of my life. Staff, practice facilities, everything were top notch. Pricey, yes, but unforgettable, and I enjoyed it so much. I could definitely see myself coming back here, and I will end up coming back here because I just loved it so much. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. I can't believe anyone even watches these videos. It's always so surreal. It's always so surreal when people come up to me when I'm out in the regular world, and it's been a lot of people, surprisingly, and they say, hey man, are you 18 Holes of Misery? Means the world to me, guys. Like the fact that people are actually watching this and liking it and liking the stuff I'm putting out there, it's just surreal, man. We're a small channel, but all you guys mean the world to me. I'm so appreciative of everything that you guys say and all the kind words you guys say. It allows me to keep doing this stuff, and yeah, I really appreciate all of you, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.